start at the 25. The offense set for a first down play. He wants to throw. Got a man. It's Etienne. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Second and short now after that completion. They'll go to the ground. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Well, it's an electrifying run. And you think about the tradition at the running back position for the Bulldogs. Herschel Walker and his Heisman Trophy. No Sean Marino. And how about this? Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, and Sony Michel all there at the same time. I bet this guy could have gotten to that rotation, though, because he's got those types of skills.
A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll try the run. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Now that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Quarterback checking the play. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He's going to run it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And the defense just setting the tone right away in the first drive of the game. Quarterback scrambling, is able to get free, but they put a massive shot on him. I don't know if this dude can make it the whole game taking hits like that.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Georgia comes quickly to the line. Motion from the offense. They'll run play action. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Quarterback adapting. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Seminole.
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Handoff from the gun. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making the tackle for a loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quarterback will audible. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. On the run, fires downfield. He makes the catch. Afterburner's coming. Tackled after picking up the first down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And the Bulldogs with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. Leaves it with the back. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Belt. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Georgia 0.
First down to start the drive after the break. On the run, it's Etienne. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive first down play.
On 2nd down, wants to throw it. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Georgia going up tempo. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. The give to the back. Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to the 11.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Movement here from the tight end. They'll run it from the gun. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
3rd and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop. And you better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. The Noles racing to the line in a hurry-up. Out of the gun, the inside give. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Noles injecting some attitude, throwing the spear down and declaring they're going to run the football.
Run the football, be aggressive. This is the part of the offense that, remember, it was a long time Florida State offensive line play wasn't good enough. They got to get that physicality, that run game, if they want to be a great program again.
Here's the handoff. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Let's see what they've got on second down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to bully their way for the first. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Across the 45. Running toward the tape. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Florida State.
Number 0 in the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Florida State 14, Georgia 0.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On 2nd down, wants to throw. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Catch in the middle, it's Evans. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
They'll throw it on 1st down. showing the arm strength down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And back to the air on second down. Throwing right. And it's picked off for the third time today. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Listen, we all want to go back-to-back, but not on interceptions. Come on now. We got to take care of the football. Let's make sure we change something up on the next drive. 2 possessions, 2 picks. Offensive coordinator, get the bullpen warmed up.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Scanning the field, it's Uiagalelei. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Standing in his own end zone looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Evans. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The offense earns its third and final timeout of the half. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Dialing up a second down pass play. Going to try to get it himself. Finds a crease at the 20. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. Ready to get things going here in the second half as Georgia about to kick it away. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run.
Gonna run it. It's Tuafili. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Seminoles headed quickly to the line. From the gun, running back on the move. What a nice job on the ground, working his way ahead for 7 yards and leaving them with 4th and short. They're about 2 yards away. Try to get it on the ground. And it's slipped out. And the offense falls on the football, but they are short of the line to gain. It'll be a turnover on downs. And the Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Yeah, I tell you what, a lot of times you roll your quarterback to the right or to the left, and in this case, the right. And you're trying to get him outside the pocket to buy him a little bit of time, get him off that spot, take some deep shots, and he missed, but it was a nice shot down the field.
Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Seminoles are on the move.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that 1st down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that 3rd down and short.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Gain of 2. 2nd down.
Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. Leaves it with the running back. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. The give is to Williams. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
At the 33.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Now facing a 3rd and long. With jet sweep pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a great job executing up front by the defense. They looked like they were ready for that play. And that was a bit of a more unconventional look from the offense on 3rd down, but the defense was there to make a big stop.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt, and he'll have to curl it in from the right side. No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. From the gun, the ground game. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
At the 37-yard line. Second down coming up.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. They'll give it to him again. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up second down.
Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Etienne. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He wants to take the top off. And he reels it in inside the 30. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Florida State 14, Georgia 0.
The Bulldogs are on the move. He'll come out throwing on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. And as he throws, can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 4th time today.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Dropping back, it's Uiagalelei. Out of the backfield, he's open.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Still backed up pretty deep. It's 2nd and 5 from the 15. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Looking for a crease. It's Lucas. Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19. And the Seminoles want to move quickly. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. This offense has a little room and a fresh set of downs at the 23.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
The give to the lone running back. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
At the 28-yard line. Brings up second down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
At midfield, he's got room. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The give to the left. And he'll be smacked to the ground. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. To the ground with the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Fast motion from the offense. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Touchdown, no! And they take it in for 6 more points. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Florida State 21, Georgia 0.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Boy, they had that last drive improving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He's going to pass. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Finds a man on the right. The expressway is wide open. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Nice job by the offense, going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score?
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Trying to take it back. And after the interception, able to get it in plus territory, taking it back to the 41.
This is frustrating. You know, you're an offense, you're in a great position, you're up by 2 scores. All you do is take care of the football. Premium, taking care of the football. We're trying to run some clock. We're trying to get out of here with a W. Turning the football over is the worst thing you could possibly do.
Going up top on first down. Gonna let it fly. And it's caught inside the 15. And it is a chunk play. A huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike.
It leads to second down.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wide out in motion. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He wants to pass it on second down. It's complete. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Trailing by a touchdown here in the 4th. They'll try to get it back with the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage. You're probably getting blitz that's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. At the 35, he's loose. And he's running in the open. Touchdown Seminoles. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. Fair catch, called for and made. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. He'll start this drive firing. It's caught. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Quarterback checking off. Comes out throwing on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
Yeah, this is almost icing meat cake, right? Like late in the fourth quarter, you're up by 2 scores. Exactly what you want to do. Get a stop. Now you force a turnover, get your offense back on the field, and now you want to do this. Tick, tick, tick.
They move the tight end all over. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Movement here from the tight end. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. The give to the tailback. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Single back formation, and they give it to him. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. And the Noles in the hurry up. They'll go with the running game on 4th down here. smashes through the tackle. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the offense. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Dropping back, it's Uiagalelei. Using the quick game. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
Timeout, Florida State.
One more play to pad the stats. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he breaks into the open. Takes it into the end zone for the touchdown on the final play. The denouement. The epilogue. The finishing touch.